Welcome back to Sunday Gun Day, where we give you the dope on some of the hottest guns out there. A few years back, at a time when the firearm industry was enjoying booming sales of handguns and ARs, product developers from high-profile companies like Winchester were cooking up a new wave of deer rifles that would be so efficiently manufactured they could sell for 1970s-era prices. Now, while they lacked the workmanship and materials that once made a big difference to hunters and gun owners, those who've shot them will agree these new cost-friendly rifles are anything but cheap. Always a leader in deer rifles, remember, this is the company that brought you the Model 70 Rifleman's Rifle, Winchester has jumped into the fray with its new XPR. The model I'm holding here is the Winchester XPR Vias rifle, chambered in 300 WSM and covered in the sleek-looking Vias camo pattern from KUIU. And beyond the attention it will attract simply by virtue of being a Winchester, the low-cost bolt gun boasts certain premium features and has earned high marks in my book. Like a lot of current price point bolt actions, the XPR is built on a round-bodied receiver, joined to the barrel by a lock nut. This design requires fewer steps to regulate headspace. It's a winning method among cost-conscious manufacturers. And while the cylindrical receiver is plenty strong, its shape requires a different approach to mating it with the stock. In the case of the XPR, the receiver rests onto flat profile interface pads, and a steel plate acts as a cross-mounted recoil lug to resist flex and twisting when firing. This setup is not only cost-efficient, but it produces accuracy in line with much pricier rifles. I'm talking consistent sub-inch groups at 100 yards. Another great feature is the XPR bolt. You'll notice its diameter is much larger than the trendy slim bolts with fat lugs you'll find on a lot of rifles today. The beefed-up bolt has a 3-lug lockup, and while it's not a weight loss feature, it's strong, rigid, and due to a nickel Teflon coating, rides smooth with a shortened 60-degree lift for scope clearance. It's fast and sure, meaning your follow-up shots will be too. I experienced the benefits of this firsthand on a recent trip to Argentina. With my heart thumping out of my chest and a stag fever pumping through my veins, I missed high on a beautiful red stag at 275 yards. But the XPR bolt functioned flawlessly, allowing me to settle the crosshairs for a quick follow-up shot right in the boiler room. Which brings me to another feature of the XPR, one which I benefited from on that hunt as well, the trigger. The XPR sports Winchester's MOA Trigger System. Now, without going into too much technical detail on you, I can tell you that its pivoting lever design and hardened steel components result in a system with almost no take-up and no discernible creep or over-travel. Trigger weight is adjustable, though Winchester sets it at 3.5 pounds from the factory, perfect for the average shooter, myself included, and it breaks super crisp. The trigger guard and magazine well are a one-piece polymer unit. The magazine itself is made of a similar material, save for its one metal part, the follower spring. The guard is large, perfect for bigger trigger fingers and gloved hands, and a 3-round single-stack detachable mag locks snugly. According to Winchester, XPR barrels are the same as those found on today's Model 70, forged from chrome moly steel, button-rifled, and thermally stress-relieved to ensure accuracy. It's free-floating and attached via a barrel nut that keeps the entire package precisely aligned, adding to the accuracy of the XPR. For recoil, Winchester has included the Inflex Technology recoil pad, which houses internal rib structures that not only take some of the brunt out of the force, but redirects that force down and away from the shooter's face. This helps keep the barrel from jumping, as well as reducing felt recoil. The result is less movement and therefore faster and more accurate follow-up shots. Though it's a fairly new offering from Winchester, the XPR is already being offered in a variety of finishes, camo patterns, and stock options, as well as chamberings from 243 to the 338 Win Mag, and now the increasingly popular 6.5 Creedmoor, at a weight of less than 7 pounds. If you've got a specific setup in mind, be it a southern whitetail rifle or an Alaskan sheep rig, chances are the XPR can accommodate your needs. And at real-world prices ranging from $500 to $600, well, you'll be hard-pressed to find such a rugged rifle packed with features built by a brand that knows how to build bolt-action rifles at that cost. So this summer, when you're scouring the walls of your local gun store, don't dismiss the rifle that will be as kind as your wallet as it is deadly in the field. For more information on the Winchester XPR, visit winchesterguns.com. And for more Sunday Gun Day any day of the week, stay tuned to AmericanHunter.org.